Hello everybody, my name is Christian Quick, and today we are starting Chapter 3. And Chapter 3 is going to be about materials, so this is going to be your tools and your armor. And we're going to start with a really easy one, which is going to be a pickaxe item. So to get started, why don't we just bring down a new item, and we are going to call this our Obsidian Pickaxe. There we go. And then down here, Obsidian Pickaxe. And right now, it's just going to pull an item. And to make it just more than an item, we're going to add a new Java class called an enum. And we are going to call this mod tool materials, right? And then we are going to look up the materials class. Make sure that you put in the S because that has the stuff in it. I think I've talked about that before. And then we are just going to, really simply, we're just going to copy this whole class. Control C into your mod tool materials, and then Control V. Now in here, go to, it's in the middle of the class, but here it is, mod tool materials, and now everything is fine. Now, when it comes down to this, we're just gonna get rid of all these, and the comma turn into a semicolon, and then we are gonna change this wood into what we'll call it Obsidian, and the item tags we don't want that. We're just gonna do from ingredient dot of items, and then we can do items, and then we'll turn this into Obsidian like that. And now we have our Obsidian being pulled. We can get rid of these classes that we don't need. Alright, so now the pickaxe has a dependable item, but how do we make it depend on it? We'll go back to our thing. So first, we're going to need this to be called a pickaxe item, and then we are going to need to call for mod tool materials, and then it's going to need a attack damage. So it's going to be whatever damage added to whatever we have in the damage here. So here the damage is 0, so it's currently it's going to say 1 plus 0. So for obsidian, let's for a pickaxe, let's say 6. And then the other one is going to be your mining speed, which is going to, oh no, your attack speed, sorry about that. And we can look at that in here, in which your attack speed, actually it's not in here. So this is basically how fast it is. Now you can go anywhere from, well, your 0.1 all the way to 4.0 being the fastest. So we're just going to make this, let's say, let's just make it 3.5, and then we could just simply do comma, new, and then we have our fabric item settings, and we called the mod tool materials, and it seems to be working, but it says that there is a problem. In our enum class, it's not being pulled, so let's, to simply pull that, we just got to do dot, and then whatever one we decided that we made. And then our attack speed, oh, it's a float, so you have to put an F after it. Now, we can change any of these numbers because now it's on our class. So mining level is talking about the tiers. Actually, I should pull it back up. Your mining level is talking about your tiers, so diamond and then netherite is the highest tier. So netherite can possibly break stuff that diamond can't. I don't know if that's true, but that seems like that would be the case. But you know how like wood can break stone, but stone can break iron, but wood can't break iron because to break iron ore, you need a mining level of 1. So that is what your mining level is. You also have your durability. So these would be your durabilities, and then you have your mining speeds, how fast is it, your attack damage, that's pretty good, and then your enchantability. I believe this number actually caps out at 30. Could be wrong, but I think it caps out at 30. So, for obsidian, we want obsidian to be higher than diamond, so let's mark this at 4. Looking at our tool materials, we're comparing this to diamond, and then let's say I want to take this number, Control C, Control V, and then let's say I wanted to double it. So we could say this would be This would be 30. The 6 makes 12, and then this would be 2. So that would be a doubled mining speed. Let's compare it to the diamond. The mining speed of this is 8, and then wow, it seems like gold is 12, and hmm, I guess I could keep this one the same. It's up to you to figure out how much you want to balance everything. This is the base attack damage. I'm just going to leave this at 0 so that I can personally make it whatever I want in the game. And then here, the enchantability, let's set this to 30, the maximum that it could possibly be. We already have the return on agreement, but now this is all modified. So from here, that is practically it for the pickaxe. So first, it is an item, and so because it is an item, let's go in our model provider before I forget to do something like this. Mod items dot obsidian pickaxe, and then let us do that in the items class. I'm gonna forget to do it here too. This would be the obsidian pickaxe. So after we'll just run the data gen. Now it doesn't have a block state, certainly has a name. So we're gonna go down here. This would be your obsidian pickaxe, and then over here we would have your obsidian pick pickaxe, and then we are gonna need the model. The model will already be made. We just need to make a texture. Data data would only be concerning if we want to make special cases. We're not going to worry about that. I can try and do something like that later, but there's nothing special we would have to do for that. So let's make a texture real quick, and then we can check it in the game. Oh, this is it. We're getting into some really exciting stuff. Now, I don't actually. I realized this a while ago. I never made any items that would make tools. Um, so I'm gonna use Minecraft stuff to make tools. Now, where it says items, you just change it to mod items and whatever item you feel like using. If you have a block, you would just do mod blocks and then go through. But I don't think for any of the tools and armor, they're all items, so you don't have to worry about the blocks really, because blocks are really just items. So if it just says items, just do mod items and then whatever mod item you wanted if you want to make your own material. But other than that, this whole chapter, I'm literally just gonna be using um, Minecraft stuff. But we'll get on through this tutorial and back into the video. Alright, here we are in the lovely game of Minecraft, and if I come out here and I look up for some pickaxes, you can see that it is here, and that we got our diamond and netherrack. We can enchant them if we feel like it. You can do this with /enchant at S, so that would be me. I gotta turn off that caps lock. And then we can look up efficiency 5 and then hit enter, and then you can kind of put in your tab up enter slash change slash up enter. Now they all have their efficiency 5. I'm in creative. Now this is still going to be painfully slow. Netherite is still faster. You got your diamond, and you also got your obsidian pickaxe. They are all functioning and working. Some differences are the durability. So this got 3122. This one's got the 1561, and well, this one's got the 21300, so 31. So technically, this one has the highest durability. But this one has the same mining speed, so this one's a little bit faster, I believe, one level. So it's balanced. It kind of fits in there, you know. And if I wanted to, I can grab myself an anvil, and then let's say I wanted to repair this. I can just use one obsidian, bam, and now it is repaired. It is obsidian that repairs this. And why don't we also add a recipe to make this? It's definitely been a while since we've been on here to make a recipe. Stick. So let's grabs himself some sticks, and then let's grab a pick, and we got this, and then we can just copy this in here, Control C. All right, going down here, got our this would be data, HMH3 recipes, and then we'll add a new, nope, we're going to add a new file called Obsidian Pickaxe .json. Don't forget the .json part. All right, and then we just have to just switch this to HMH3, and then we got to change this to Obsidian. So now the recipe exists, and then the last thing would be your advancement recipe. So let's grab, let's call this the Obsidian Pickaxe, and then come inside. And then if we just get, actually, we'll keep two of them, Minecraft Obsidian, or if we get Minecraft Stick, then we will get the Obsidian Pickaxe, and then we're just gonna copy this here. Control C, Control V. So now we have the recipe. So like when we pick up a stick or obsidian, we'll unlock the recipe. We have it, so we can create it. That's everything. All right, and that is it for the first episode of the third chapter. This is probably one of the ones that I feel like is going to be more popular, or at least request-wise. We already have the mod tool materials, so I can make a new material. We won't have to remake the class, but I'll probably make a new material for each type of tool that we make. If you want to keep them all the same set, just when you go into mod tool materials, just call it by whatever same set you want. Just notice that like things like your attack damage, that number that is based at 0 in mine at least, will affect every single item you make. That's why I prefer it at 0, because I prefer to do it all in here, but it's just an additive, personal preference, whatever you feel. But that is going to do it all for today, so thank you guys so much for watching, and without further ado,